Hello and welcome to the channel. I'm all oh shit, get the fingers away from the bloody. I'm struggling here. It's because I'm holding a brolly, plus I'm trying to deal with the phone. Now, so there's a specific way to do it, and it's difficult if you're holding a brolly. And you don't want to break your equipment either. Whoa! There we go. How did that suit you? So we're in that app that freezes, but hasn't done it for a couple of weeks. So I realised yesterday when I was doing video that the other one is just very jittery and it's not a good video. For fuck's sake! Ah, God, brolly. That's been there for ages. I have thought about picking it up, but what a useful thing that, isn't it? You could use that for something. So it's been raining quite badly this morning. It's not been brilliant. So we're down here. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel. Shut your fucking face. Range Rover. So what's been happening? Well, you know, just stuff's been happening. Whatever. Are we gonna try crossing over? I don't know. Dyson. It's a diesel, so it should be. Alright, so what's been happening here? So I've been on the phone to my pal, but I've been noticing, I haven't been down here for about 3 weeks. Noticed a big change with the foliage and everything with winter setting in. Somebody's been up here with a truck. It's weird. Don't know why that would happen. Just never really know, do you? Could have been probably. Don't know why that would happen. Maybe there was something stopped there. So it's either someone stopped there, or maybe it was roads maintenance guys over here. And you know, it makes you think about things, doesn't it? Like, you just take it for granted, don't you? But you go after a big heavy truck like that, does it damage, you know, the curbs and stuff? Well, I must be getting really sad if that's what's really bothering me. Yeah. So we're gonna have a wee look at the foliage, the police. The exhaust is burst in that police vehicle. I can hear it. I can't tune in, can I, with this? I made an arse of that, sorry. I pressed it the wrong way. It's because I've got the brolly in one hand. Normally it's easier to zoom it in with two hands. Hilux, they're quite cool, them, yeah. Toyota Hilux. Well, I don't know, probably like a lot of vehicles who went downhill. I don't know for sure if things have got worse for Toyota Hiluxes, because they used to be extremely reliable. Right, so just going to have a wander over. We can get over it in a minute and we'll get going. It's just a quick video, that's all. I was talking to my pal on the phone and I was like, oh, look at that Volkswagen T4 and everything and all sorts of things. Not that anybody ever watches these videos anyway, but so really looking. Okay, right, we can go over now. They probably think I'm actually some kind of official body or something. I don't know what they think, how do I know? Could be anything really. So we've got canteen transport as usual. Freight group. So we're back to normal life again. I've been doing this video for about 5 minutes and I haven't started moaning about net zero yet. Have I? No? Well, can you just give it a rest for today then? Give it a fucking rest. I'm going to get home for my dinner. I just had my breakfast. I just had my breakfast at Volkswagen Passat. I just had that. It was bacon with 2 eggs, and I managed to do it without burning anything, which was quite an achievement. Wow. It's a Saab. I've been looking at Saabs. I've never owned a Saab, and there's somebody specialising in Saabs down south, and they're selling Saabs, and I've been watching the Facebook posts with people going away with Saabs, and I like the whole notion of it, given that the motor industry has been destroyed, that somebody would specialise in, well, what is essentially older cars. In this case it's Saabs. And I know that's nothing new, but I don't know how they do it. Do they buy them from all over the place, and then, you know, they have a lot of spares cars sitting there, so they've probably got quite a good business going. Some pretty cool examples of Saabs, you know, Stirling Valley service. So some pretty good Saabs, turbos, and, well, I mean, I don't like convertibles, a lot of convertibles, diesels, petrols, powerful, the Aero, and it has occurred to me that I maybe wouldn't mind a Saab Aero. So I'm starting to think, well, you know, that makes a lot of sense. But generally they were a sort of GM, I suppose a GM derivative. God, there's loads of traffic coming. A GM derivative, like some kind of, I know it's not exactly like an Insignia or a Vectra, but it does have, I think that was the main problem, that the Saab engineers were trying to break away from GM too much. Oh, there's wow, break away too much, you know. Whoa, from GM, and that the basic problem being the cost, but as is always a problem with everything, isn't it? Vestas, it's always a problem, isn't it? Cost of stuff. So that's how, well, they pulled the plug, didn't they? Well, you've got to watch here, yes, watch out. Somebody comes flying round there. What is this? God knows. So we'll get going, we'll have a look at the foliage. I wanted to, why you want to do that? Well, it's just interesting how it's changed with the, so basically what we're going to do is we're going to walk to there. I'm going to sort of there, and then I'm going to end the video. Sometimes I like to walk all the way down there then walk back up there, but today I was chatting on the phone, so let's get going. Let's get going, let's not make this too long. I find that these videos, well, alright, there's a tin. Right, so I'm a tin collector, as you know. Tin collecting, tin collector, tin collecting. So I'll put the brolly down there, the bag, and so we'll get the tin collecting stuff going. Is that a Sangyong Rexton or something? This is what I do this for the community. I don't do it for my own general. Collecting. Right. So that was a lot of tin collecting going on there. Which is good for the community, good for the environment. But there's that Dyson truck again. Where are they going? Are they coming off there now? They must have got lost. They've definitely got lost. So what the hell's been happening here? Somebody's been dumping rubbish. A bit of dumping going on. Yeah, I mean that's despicable. Really is despicable. I mean, you pull up in your motor and you've just chucked don't know what that is. That's pallets. That's a pallet. That looks like, yeah, it's a big crate or something, eh? It's like a crate with something in it. And they've just went and chucked their bag out. See, if I worked for the council, which I don't, I would look in there and see. Nile salts, gloves. You could probably, there's a letter. So they've been in getting, well, let's have a look at this. I need to get my freaking at the end of the day, you know, I don't mind people being a little bit shifty or a little bit dodgy, but blatant disregard for the environment is what's happening here. I mean, so wow. T66 MNY tyre size 205/50 by 17, price £140, location Stirling services around the back. So they've been called out. Name CS Tammy 07938 666. Oh, 666. Yeah, oh God, I shouldn't really be doing this. 853. It's a Mazda 5. So they've called them out. Called out from Falkirk. I don't even want to look in there. It's pretty gross, to be honest. I mean, who the fuck buys bottled water? So it's Perthshire, Scotland, bottled water. Who the fuck buys that? I mean, you know, it's, to me, like, you're living in Scotland, you don't need to buy bottled water. If you do, you're a moron, right? So and this, like tins. What's this shit? Right. I mean, you've just went and dumped, as far as I can tell. Sorry. Customer name M3. Ah, right, now I'm getting this. Telehandler, right. Bottom of Bellsdyke Road, Skinflats. Right. So 07 555 12482. defect, bottom of Belsight Road. I think this is actually, sadly, I think this is from All Tired Out Limited, and I am actually sort of grassing them up right now. You know, I don't like persecuting working men and women, but to chuck your shit out like this, you know, you really shouldn't be doing this, and I certainly wouldn't be doing it. You work for a company, you can take it back to their, you know, take it back to their bit. So there's two things from All Tired Out, 2 Castle Road, Bankside, Falkirk. That was the 18th of November. The 18th of November, and this one was the name customer. This one doesn't have a date. So you're actually leaving customers' data on here. I'm actually doing wrong as well, because I'm reading out the data, the customer's data. All Tyres Direct Limited. Shopping Centre. Almond Vale. Tyres, they're selling tyres. MX67 E something. 21st of November. Job details. Name, Gow. £55. BMW Colin Witherspoon 07427 right. BMW SC73 ZPL offside front BMW before 10 AM ZD FK7 OPG. I mean, this is appalling. I mean, I'm actually probably doing wrong reading out these details, but I don't know if I am or no, but because these people are not, they are innocent people. So here we go. Wow. SV64 XLP Mazda 2 Sport Colour Edition, Saturday 23rd of November 2024. He spent £249. Oh god, this is getting a bit scary. I mean, where the fuck, what sort of dumpling are you that you chucked this out? It's like, what sort of fucking moron are you? Stevenson, trailer. 22nd of November. I'm not sure what to do with this actually. I've actually got myself involved with this. All this paperwork. I've had enough looking at this. I'm going to put the paperwork back in the bag. I mean, that is really, you really need reprimanded for that. And you know, if you get into trouble for that, it's your own fault, you know. You can be angry at me if you like, but you know, right. So that's, I'll leave it the way I found it. I don't know, so they've probably dumped off a crate. It looks like a crate. Actually no, this could be separate. That bag could have just been chucked over there. Right. Let's go. Let's go. Ah. I mean, I don't do things like that. I do some pretty, like, relatively, maybe, I wouldn't dump stuff like that. I think I don't see the sense of it. You know, there's no sense. doing that. It's just pure laziness. I have to say that I've just realised that that pallet and that bag of rubbish is separate. So you're chucking punter's details out of your van. So right, what we're going to do now is I'm going to show you the foliage and then we're going to go. Oh yeah, nice Audi. I think that could be one of my pals from the art group when I was at, well, from when I was at college. You're not good at this, are you? It's because I've got the brolly. It's because I'm holding the brolly. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about the incompetence. Right, so well, it's not really something I'm really wanting to get too involved with. Is being somebody that I don't work for the council or anything, but I don't know about you lot watching this, but do you not find it highly annoying how people can pull up in a vehicle and not give a fuck and just dump shit off without a care in the world? And then of course the council, the government's all this scam about there's no money for this, that and other, so they're unlikely to come and pick it up, you know. I do feel no, I think that's fair enough. You shouldn't be doing that. I find what I find, you know. That's what I do these videos for. You just don't know what you're going to come up against. You just don't know, do you? You don't do that. You know, I know that it's difficult to get into the recycling centres now. You have to go and book it. If you're a business, you've got to pay for it. So that was Falkirk Tyres Direct, or whatever it was called. Surely to throw that bag out of the van like that is just fucking irresponsible, stupid and pointless. It shows a fundamental, like, so we're being screwed over by lunatics in this country. With battery technology, wind farms and solar panels, when we should actually be looking after our environment. So that's an extreme form of extremism. That's what it is. Extremism is extreme by definition. And you've got a basic cohort of everyday individuals who do not give a flying shit about the environment. It's just there for you to dump all your crap, and you're even dumping your work stuff there. The paper should be recycled, you know. So what? Okay, let's stop going on about that now. I'm going to be ending the video in a minute, but if you notice, if you look back at my videos in summer, Skeoch Roundabout, some of them will have me walking down here, so you can see the difference. All different. I mean, Falkirk Tyres Direct are not going to be happy with me for putting that on, so I actually start talking about that again. Tough shit, there's no other way around it. There's no other way around it. Right? People, especially the type of person that's going to throw rubbish out like that, are always going to try and get out of things. You know, always. Always. So, you have to drop them in it, I'm afraid. Well, they drop themselves in it, haven't they? Right, so the big huge difference is, oh, that tree, that tree looks like I don't know if that was a victim to the latest storm. Right, well, I reckon it's time to get home. I mean, I'm going to go back to that. That was quite appalling. You're dumping customers' details at the side of the road. A job sheet with registration numbers and addresses and phone numbers. And they're not going to be pleased, are they? You know? Fuck no. They are not. Right, so what I was talking about, I'm going to keep walking actually, is how this has all changed. You can see right down the houses, you can see the roundabout. There's a roundabout there. Whereas ordinarily you can't see anything. So now I'm in the position of being a responsible critical parent here. That's the role I'm taking right at this very moment in time. And the person that dumped all that is petulant child role. And sometimes being a critical parent is quite unpleasant. You don't really want to be a critical parent. I'd rather be a petulant child. Don't give a fuck about anyone or anything. It's better, it's easier. So as you see down there, you see all the houses and so on and so forth. Right, so I think we'll just call it a day. So now you can see what I'm talking about. Well, actually I'm going to go up here because you can still see from up here. If I walk along the side and then I'll end of it. Oh jeez. Well, end the video up here. You can see. Normally, you never see anything much when you're walking along here. But now you do, because it's winter. It's winter. I don't mean to do any harm, right? But if you're going to do these things, that's not good for the environment. It's not good for the universe. It's not good for humanity. Well, maybe it doesn't matter about the universe. That's true. Maybe it's all just being produced and it doesn't matter. Yeah, so maybe a point. So you can see right through the whole lot. In summer, it's thick foliage. Yeah, so I mean that stuff in there. That is also a result of, you know, like the tin of Coke, the bottled water, you know. Okay, well maybe he's out and about doing tyres, so it's not, yeah, so I'm being not being very understanding there. You know, he should, maybe it's difficult for him to get a drink when he's out and about. I'm assuming it's a he probably. And the bottled water and the tin of Coke. I mean, I do a lot of fucking messing about out in my out and about vehicles, and I take my stove with me, you know, and water in a container. So I don't like buying bottled water. I don't think you should. I don't think you should buy tinned drinks either. But I know, I get it. It's for pure convenience. Yeah, I see that. So, wow, look at this. Somebody making a wee tent. Oh, no, it's just falling over. So I do get it, but take your shit home and dump it responsibly. Right, so thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe. Bye. I'm going now, I'm definitely going. Crane. Definitely going.